Hello YouTube artists, I'm Kelly Hernig and welcome to In the Studio. Today I'm going to share my progress inside my weekly stacks project. It is about stacking at least 3 things per week and giving myself about 20 to 30 minutes to paint it throughout the week. It's been really great. I'm using this tiny little sketchbook here. I'm using little things that I find, Art to Basic watercolors, handmade watercolors, and the Princeton Aqua Elite number 8 long round. This is the only brush I've been using so far and it's worked out great. So let me show you the little stacks inside so far. The sketchbook comes in a case, so you can see that's the sketchbook and it comes in a nice little case. If you are using mixed media, the case will no longer be able to fit your sketchbook because as you add layers it becomes puffier and puffier, but with watercolor I find that it almost compresses the pages every time you put it in there, which I like, so I'm not getting much wrinkling of the pages. You can see that there's a little bit, but it still fits in the case just fine. This is the Seawhite of Brighton concertina book in they call it a pocket concertina, and you can see it's about as big as your hand. So it's a lot of fun working in it, and at first I was having a hard time coming up with designs because it is so small. But I've kind of gotten used to it now that I'm 17 weeks in, and I'm just loving the ease of it. It is almost 1 week per little page here. Some weeks overlap a little bit, but for me, that's very doable. I can get something like this page here, probably took me about 15 minutes. Part of it is drawing, part of it is figuring out colors and how to make them connect with one page to the next. You'll see throughout here, they kind of connect together with color. I'm trying to get a lot of movement and design. You can see like it kind of goes up and down, and that's important for me is the flow of the design. So let me bring you a little closer. If you're new to my stacks project, there's a whole playlist where we did the cover together, and I think I've done several pieces with you, but I'm kind of keeping you abreast of my progress because it is something that's very doable. And if you just want sketchbook practice, which is how I view this, it has been very helpful just having something to look at. You can see inside of the sketchbook here that each one is just so small and tiny, and I really like that. Really had fun using movement and color to transfer the design from 1 week to another. So this was the cover that we did together. Number 1 was the mushroom, the little pencil here, and the leaf. I added this circle here just to fill the space. Number 2 was this tag, the squirrel, and these aqua leaves. Number 3 was this piece of paper here, the berries, and then this antique looking paper with the writing. Number 4, I went back here because I needed to decide on the colors. So I wanted to do this and this first and then find a color in between that would connect the two. So number 4 was this block, the little penguin, and this little tag. Number 5 is the marble, the leaf, and the little lotto ticket. Number 6 is the acorn, the little block, and the rose hip. Number 7 is the 2 little blocks here and the pear. Number 8 is the 2, the button, the string, and the needle. Number 9 is the leaf, the card, and the hearts. Number 10 is this little dot card and the 3 flowers. Number 11 is the dominoes and the little bunny. Number 12 is this leaf, the hippo, and this little tool that I have. Number 13 is this piece of paper, this little artist paper, and the clothespin. Number 14 is this little piece of block down here, the marble, and then this tree. Number 15 is this cup, the snail, and the flowers. Number 16 is the pear, the leaf, and this little stamp up here. Number 17 is the egg, the little chick, and then the grass down here. So you can see 17 weeks, and I've got still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages on this side before I get to flip and do the other side. This concertina is both sides, which I really love. So let me give you a kind of look at it constantly now instead of me describing the pages so that you can see how the design moves throughout. So that is what 17 weeks of work looks like. And I can tell you that it's been really interesting for me to come up with new things. So adding a little bit of nature in here, adding some of my vintage finds, making sure that they all have characters like my snail or my little chick here or the hippo over here. I think to me those little things with eyes really help spark a little bit more of just nature and vintage finds. I'm enjoying putting them in there because it just adds a little bit of character and it's something different to look at. I have really had fun using one palette, so the Art to Basic handmade colors, because it's making me go back into those colors that I had bought but I had hardly ever used. So making it a statement of that's what I'm going to do the stacks project with is really making me use those colors and see what kind of interesting color combinations I can come up with. I mean, you can see there's all these beautiful greens, there's this really lovely pink, there is some great reds in there, but I also really appreciate the blues and the yellows that I found in the group as well. It is letting me really experience colors in a different way from my 9 color palette for 2025. And it's letting me see that color mixing, no matter what colors you're using, really is the best way to get to know your paints, because it really lets me see that colors mix well with every other color. I don't want you thinking like a blue and a green doesn't go together, because it does. It just creates different colors every time. Like here's some blue greens here in the pear, in the leaf, in the actual 5 here. Then I've got blue greens down here that are totally different. So I've got them more on the green side or the more turquoise side. This was shaded with a really deep blue. They've got, each one has its own kind of flavor. So I want you really to explore your palette and play with it. Don't be afraid of the color, because once I understood that all colors can mix well, they might not make the best color, but they do mix. You can mix any color with any color, and it will be something that maybe you haven't seen, which is really, really exciting, but maybe something that you really, really love. It is one thing to experience just them from the tubes, but I don't like to paint like that, because I think finding colors that are, when you mix, they fit your style, right? I'm more muted. So everything that I do, I'm trying to mute down the brightness of the color, and that's what gives me these unique shades, right? No one else is making those shades, because not everyone mixes like me. I'm sure if we were given the same 5 colors, your paintings would look totally different than mine, and they would look totally different from 3 other people, right? that's the beautiful thing about being an artist, is we understand what we like and what we strive for, and hopefully that shows up in your work over and over and over again. That's why I really love doing projects like this, like the 100-day project or a weekly challenge, because it lets me show up, put paint to paper, and figure out where I'm headed next. Like, I already know I'm heading back into some warmer colors because I've got a fox drawn from here. I've got a little fox tucked in here. But I also know I want to introduce this color again. I really love this color, and I think if I add a little bit of orange, I think it will be a really great fox color. So it's playing, and it's getting me excited about what's coming. And it also allows me to go through my things that I collect and say, what is next? What's the next step? What do I want to share? What do I want to show? And how do I want it to show up in my sketchbook? So I hope I've given you some ideas to just create a practice for yourself. That's really what I look at sketchbooks for, is it's helping me get in there and paint. This is a weekly project, but I also have daily projects going on. It's just finding the little bit of time to put paint to paper and bring a smile to my face. That's really what sketchbook practice for me is. If you were inspired by seeing my stacks project, please leave me a comment. I would really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, please press the button. And as always, thanks so much for watching.